Hey guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video we're going through my AFL Supercoach team review and reveal for round 12 and 13. Reviewing round 12, in which I scored a 1939, round rank of 41,926, which is absolutely pathetic. Another really poor round. A total score of 26,200, and then a season rank of 1,428, down over 500 slots. Team value is almost at 14 million, which is good. We're continuing to grind that and keep that going up. But anyway, before we jump into this video, remember to like and subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you know when I upload, and let's get into this recap. So, as you can see here, all of that data, etc. Then we move down to the team here. And yeah, it was a pretty good round, except for the sort of last game of the round, I'd say, is probably where it all fell flat, and also Bonner having a Bonner type game. So, Nick Daicos, 156, amazing captaincy, while VC score, only Bont really beat that, and Gorn had a stinker there as well. Ryan 124, so he was good, but he wasn't at the level of Nick Daicos, which is good to see as well. Wayne Malira 104, decent enough, and he should almost get helped out the fact that Bonner's finally going to get himself out of there. That should help in the long run, I reckon, for Wayne Malira. Martin 80, he's starting to dip down, so he's almost below Wayne Malira now. In terms of averages, and then you've got also here Bonner 58, Closey 47. I'm pretty sure their scores did count in the end because we had some stinkers. But yeah, they are on the outer, I reckon. Then you've got Bontempelli 186. He was amazing. Absolutely amazing to watch that game in general. Then you've got Butters 98. He was alright. It wasn't amazing. Dawson 55. That was a fail there. That's where my drop came in. 2 times I've traded in guys, and they've combined 2 primos for 62 points in general. That is just not good enough. I should have just gone Merritt, who I think in the end scored a 98 or something. But Merritt was the guy that I wanted to trade in, and I could almost now. The good thing is the good thing about Merritt now is I could probably trade him in easily now after watching what he did. He scored a 97. So yeah, he would have been better off by 42 points. I probably would have been better off by almost another 100 or 200 positions just because of that. So yeah, a couple of a failed captaincy last week, and then 2 failed trade-ins recently have really torn my season. But anyway, we move. Rail 111, he's been huge. Walsh 111, he was still huge again. Steele 118, again, somehow made it to a decent enough score, even with every chaos that was happening. So yeah, really happy about that, to be honest with you. And then we move on to Clayton Oliver. A 73, what was that? So yeah, I think he's one that needs to be moved on, to be honest with you, with Oliver. He's got a break even of 134. But just look at his scores here. 2 tons in 10 weeks, basically. So yeah, I thought it was all building, but it's just not. It's just not with him. So yeah, I think Oliver's one that's got to move on. Graham, he's one that's probably got to be moved on or just moved to the bench, to be honest with you. A lot of guys that need to be moved on quickly. Gorn 95, not really good at all, but he came up against a double ruck and almost turned up. Moyles 77 against Brian. Still got a minus 27 break even and projected an 80 against Marshall. Hopefully he can go larger than that. Marshall tends to give up points, it seems like. So yeah, hopefully he can go large and score like 100, 110 on both platforms, as that would be really beneficial. Flanders 119, Luke Jackson 98. These 2 were pretty good. Fisher DMP'd, as I only had 21 playing. I actually had Sullivan on the bench that I couldn't get on just because of loops and stuff. Wilson 54, Harrison 42, and Fraser 66. Harrison, I wish I hadn't gone there, as looks like he may even be out sometime soon. But yeah, he just didn't get involved, so may not be playing him this week, given that it is a sort of fuller bye week. And there's not many teams off. There's only the 2 teams off. So that is based, and Fraser 66, he's just 66, 67, 68, I swear, for Fraser. That's all that he does. What are his season stats? He might have a 70 game in there. But yeah, 63, 64, 66, 76. That's just Fraser. So now we go into trades. Moyle's locked in for another week, so I'm keeping him. Harrison, I don't want to trade him because there's not much value trading him. So the basic, down to the nuts and bolts of it, if we just go, yep, I want to get rid of you, I want to get rid of you, I also want to get rid of, I mean, in a sense, you, I guess, in a sense. And then Fraser just comes in for Butters, etc. So that's what my team would, and Sheasel comes in there. So that's what my team would probably, oh no, Harrison actually just comes in straight up there. So there we go. That would my team would look like, aside from the, and I just want to do that, and then we had Bontempelli VC. Yeah, so I'll do that in Supercoach as well. So that is the trades that so that's the team first up, as it looks. So how are we going to fix this up? I think Bonner needs to go. I did dangle with Clayton Oliver going, and I did dangle with Cloese going as well. And then you get to this. But the problem with this, and you'll see it very, very clearly with this, is that I need to do something like that. That's Fisher, say that. Fraser back into that line. Then you have three midfielders, right? Then you go by, then you sort here. 12, 13, 14, 15, you go like that. And then you go, how can I make this work? So you go, you're probably going to think Errol Goulden and then Lockie Neal, and that leaves you with 160k. The thing about this, right, is that you've got Errol, you almost get one extra spare guy, I guess, in a way. Spare primo, and there's not really a primo that you want to trade out if you actually think about it from that point of view. So I guess you almost end up with an extra primo in the midfield line, and I'm not ready to get that extra primo in that line. And then if you look in the other lines, if we were to say move a Wilson in here or something, let's just do that. There's Zorko and Heaney, and that is about it for these two teams. Zorko, Heaney, and Fisher. That is about it there. And then if I was to move that there and move Graham down here just to get a sort of defender slot open, there's no one as well either. So I'm more tempted to actually, as I don't want to get two midfielders from this buy, to be honest with you, as I already have a lot of midfielders, I'm tempted to just do Bonner and Cloese. I think this works, or do I want to go, let's see if this works with Graham. Then I need to move not a Darcy Wilson. I need to move a Zach Fisher into the back line to make coverage for it. And Fraser moves back into the forward line. And yes, I will get, once I can get Dan Houston next week, hopefully, Dan Houston or Jordan Clark or whatever, one of those two next week. The plan is, let's actually just check what is, I will check this once I get out of it. But the plan next week is to get probably Jordan Clark as well as a Tristan Cherry on this account as well as the fancy. Just go almost streamline with my stuff. So who do I trade in here? And the one guy basically that I can trade in, because he's not going to have that impact Supercoach fancy-wise, but he is going to have that impact Supercoach-wise, is Lockie Neal. And then we go here, we go by Supercoach break-evens. And then you go, okay, how can I get someone that I can afford under 3 matches and plays I can afford here? There is no one. So what we actually want to do is effectively, 1 second, let me just think this through. Miss out on Fraser, no. Miss out on Cloese's scoring, I guess you could say in a sense. Is there because there's no way in which I can get Harrison off the field, which sort of sucks. But so if I go Cloese into the back line, then I get Will Dawson potentially. There's that. I don't want to go necessarily early on any one of these guys, but I mean I could in a sense go early on the likes of a Georgie Payne, but I don't really want to go early. But I could go Jack Bytel. But then again, that is just sort of nothingness trade. I don't think he has a low enough break even to cause that. So I wouldn't go there. Sean Manor, I don't think he plays anytime soon, so I don't think I go there. So I think I have to actually go Will Dawson, to be honest with you. That's the only guy that is really able to be sort of used. And so yeah, he'll be probably needed as well for the next couple of weeks as well. But that is basically the side there. And so if I move, is there a way in which I can do this? Because I want to basically move. So Cloese can't be moved into the sort of back line, and then Dawson. Because no, I think I'm going to go with this just because, yeah, it makes sense to me. And so, yeah, that'll be the trades that I do. And that'll be getting Neil in as well. Neil. So I'm really liking that that midfield is starting to take shape. The next guys, there are a couple guys that I need to grab. But then again, you also find that I am that I do have one extra premium next week for this in the midfield. But that midfield will be, that midfield primo will be swallowed up by Clayton Oliver going. I think Clayton Oliver going, as well as Moyle going. And they should be able to, and maybe even Cloese going at that time. And that should both get me to guys that are probably competent enough. As well as, it will mean that I probably have 21 playing. There is a chance that happens. But yeah, and that's why I kind of don't want to go Dawson, but I kind of need to almost go Dawson. But yeah, so that is sort of my trades at the moment. There was a thought just to go Bonner straight up to like a Neil or something like that. There was that thought as well. But yeah, if I get Butters to like a, because in round 4, who's going off in round 14? You got Martin, and you got you got next week. You got me needing to get rid of Moyle, Oliver, and move them on to get probably Jordan Clark as well as. Let's actually check. Jordan Clark's price is 580. What is Houston's price? Houston's price is 566. So I need to get a 580 guy in, which will be plus 70. That is tight. That is tight. So we'll see. I know that there's plenty more options there available on that are coming off round 13, etc. As well as getting, the round 12 we went through a nothingness. So yeah, round 13 we'll go through that. We'll find an option there. But anyway, that is pretty much the video there, going through all of my Supercoach team preview as well as the team review from last week. A disappointing week last week, but hoping to rebound. Still got 10 trades left. And realistically, let me just rearrange this stuff around here. I effectively have got, what's that now? 1, 2, 3. 3 trades more to do. I've got 3 trades more to do to get my guys up. And that involves trading out an Oliver, trading out a Moyle, trading out Fraser and Harrison alongside probably Fraser, Harrison, and trading out Fraser, Harrison, Wilson, Oliver, Moyle, and some other guys like a Dawson potentially when he racks it up, a Sullivan, a Cloese, etc. So yeah, all of those guys have to generate into 3 primos, which I'm pretty happy. I think that will actually happen. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. But yeah, it's just about getting through the next couple of weeks. Hopefully we get some positive returns, I guess, from all of these guys, and having a pretty strong 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 out and out primos on this round is pretty big, considering all things, as well as having 2, 3 primos off. So yeah, I'm up to 19 primos, I guess, in a sense there. Is that right? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 primos on this round is pretty good, considering that you have 18 primos and 18 scores, for the round. So yeah, having only 1 non-rookie score should be good, as my dog is about to lose itself. I think something's outside. So yeah, I probably should get to fixing that up. But anyway, that is the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one, which will be my tips video coming out at 2 p.m. So I'll see you guys in that. Bye guys.